Speaking the Hall of Fame, since we was on that, do y'all think the Hall of Fame, especially I'll say football, right? NFL Hall of Fame, do you think it should have like different floors,
I do.
levels?
I believe it should
You
have.
know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I think football is super legit. The NBA, that shit should have different floors of Hall of Fame stuff to it. Football, I think their system is good.
So you don't
I
think?
think the NFL the
Yeah,
one.
you don't think Dion and Tom Brady belong on the floor all on their own? People like that, like
The floor always gonna be loaded with people.
LT.
So who should be on the top floor? Dion, LT, Joe Montana, Tom Brady, people like that.
Jerry Rice, guy
Jerry,
like
Jerry
who
Rice.
should be on the bottom floor? Because
That's what I'm saying.
You got 3 floors, right? Prime them up top. Then you got the second level of people like who?
Larry Fitzgerald, Randy Moss. See Randy
What?
Moss belong in the top.
Yeah,
Oh,
Moss
I thought
can go to
you
the
were
top, but
saying-
You know what I'm
Fitzgerald-
saying?
Fitzgerald don't go at the top.
But all of these tiers are gonna be loaded with people either way.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, but I'm just saying, but it should be tiers.
I
though,
think you
right?
can end it after T.O. when it comes to the receivers.
To the top.
Yeah, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and T.O. What other receiver deserve to be up there with them 3?
On that level, you saying?
Yeah, what other receiver?
Michael Irvin should be on the second floor.
Chris
I'm
Carter.
a Cowboy fan, and I ain't gonna.
He not all that, huh? Chris
Not
Carter,
with,
yeah,
not with
second
them.
floor.
Not with them boys.
So Fitzgerald belong on the second or the first floor?
Second,
He on there with Chris Carter now?
he that
Chris
good.
Carter, Michael Irvin.
Andre Johnson in there?
Yeah, Andre Johnson and
My
Megatron
dog in the
don't
Hall
go
of
on the
Fame.
top floor?
I wish he did it longer, but not the top floor. Damn, Megatron could have been up there though. He just, he stopped. I don't know what it is about Detroit that makes prime athletes and just say they done with it.
Yeah.
When they at the top of their game.
Top floor. Yeah. So you said like cornerbacks, like Rod Woodson, he up there with Prime?
Yeah.
Charles Woodson up there with Prime?
Yeah, they up there.
Yeah. I really wouldn't put them on the same floor with Prime. I ain't lying to you.
But see, people they don't think it's hate coming from me, but like, I'm sorry, I believe in evolution, bruh. Prime wasn't covering the people that these boys are covering either.
Who is these boys?
Man, everybody, all these
You
boys,
gotta line up every week. now.
every week,
You gotta
every
line up
team
every
got a
week
dude
now.
or two that will bust your ass. Prime was a superior.
He could still
This
ball
my-
in it though.
Prime is like Jordan to me. What I
Yeah.
mean by that is he's in an era where he's a fucking alien or somebody from the future that was dropped off in the wrong time.
But he could come in this time and
Yeah,
still
because
ball.
he can ball in this time. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like the receivers from back then.
Might not be prime though.
Who he gonna be?
Oh shit!
I'm
He said
just
what he
saying,
done.
he got a lot of people. He got a lot of guys. He got to line up every week.
Every week.
Yeah, I
against
get
an
it.
Elite wide receiver.
I get it, but shit.
These guys
Yeah,
that he
elite
played
corner.
against weren't that fast, bro. Like
I don't know though.
they
but
were
in the-
stronger, but they weren't that fast. These guys now, they big, they fast, they can jump. I would have loved to have seen him play against certain guys.
Like who?
I would have loved to see him play against Chad in his prime. I would have loved to see him play against Justin Jefferson right now today. All these different guys. I would love to see him cover Tyreek.
Yeah.
Just to see what would happen. If Prime is who we think he is, but you can't fault a man for playing in the era that they play.
that's
You got to
what-
dominate.
Yeah, he just a great for his era. That's how I like to look at it, man. I be tired of just tearing our greats down. I don't like that at all. Cause we can find flaws in everybody, bro. I don't like that shit. Oh,
They're tearing the grades down.
yeah, I don't like that.
Nobody could be criticized no more.
No, not when they done. Like they done did it already. So
Oh, yeah.
like why are we doing that to them? Why are we picking
Okay,
them apart?
so I'll tell you this: we got to have a banter of either angle. Don't ask about it.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Okay, then. So we all gonna sit here and agree and say the same
Well,
thing.
no, we can say
About a
that. We
guy?
can say that he was. We can say that the guys, had certain deficiencies, but we can't sit here and just start calling them trash and all that. That's what I'm talking about. When it was greats, we call them trash now. Shit like that. Like what I see on the internet is ridiculous.
People got to stop getting emotional about these type, but that's what make it so interesting. People are super emotional about it. My thing is this, bro. When you start making up lies because you're so emotional because you want one guy to look better than the other, you force people, because I make fun of it now with all the posts that I make of Jordan, but I remember watching them games, right? And we could have left Jordan just sailing in the sunset. But no, people want to keep on making up lies, and then it make people go back with the technology we have, and you can actually go and review the stats and review the stuff and see, oh, you can see what the league had an agenda. Oh, let's push Michael Jordan. Let's make Michael. Don't get me wrong. They don't take away from his greatness. But, like, the 10 steal game, the other team only had 8 turnovers. How did he get 10 steals? So then you'll say people are hating when they go back and do that. It's all because you want to sit up here and take 2 players that are great, because I think LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, all of them are great. Why do we got to tear LeBron down to boost Jordan up, and why we got to tear Jordan down to boost LeBron up? That's
what I'm
crazy.
saying.